We're here to build a global, worldwide network. As you look at today, what do networks do? CNN, Fox, CBS, they influence people. But we think there's a need for a lot more of positive information, positive influence, opportunity, freedom, fulfillment, travel, health. All of these things are part of My Fun Life. So we want to bring to you the hottest products with the hottest technology, the easiest to share, tons of value, things that can go viral. We're living in a very, very exciting time, and it's an opportunity. It's a time when things can, we're familiar with YouTube and we're familiar with Facebook and how things are going viral, and we're starting to hear a lot now about mobile apps, and that's kind of what we're going to talk about. Mobile apps. So we believe it's the future. Do you realize in 2008 it was when Apple created the App Store. So 2007 nobody knew what a mobile app was. So all of this activity and actions happened just in the last few years. Today there's 2 billion apps that are being downloaded every day, and very soon, every month, and pretty soon that's going to be every week. By the end of 2013, it's predicted that will be weekly. So I'm sure every day is coming very soon. And this actually is the brainchild of Matt Edwards, our Chief Visionary Officer. He's 16 years old, and we believe that when this all unfolds, people are going to go, wow, this kid is a wonder boy, he's a genius, how did he see this coming? And it really, his dad, Dan, who's our CEO, is a very successful businessman, as many of you know, and Matt simply came to him and said, Dad, how come you didn't make a fortune in the .com era? You come up with Yahoo or Google or Facebook. You're such a smart businessman. How come you didn't capitalize on that? He said, I don't know if I really saw it coming. It just kind of happened all around me. And Matt said, well, the next big thing is going to be mobile apps. Let's get into mobile apps before everybody else does and capitalize on this trend in this market. And he looked back at his son and said, well, you younger guys, you're the ones that understand all that new technology stuff. Why don't you come back and come up with a business plan, and I'll get my business experience, and I'll come in and see how I can help you move it forward. And that's where it started happening probably a couple years ago. And as it's all come full circle, they have come up with My Fun Life. And in fact, in looking, initially we were going to do a health app first, and after really looking at all that's got to go into the health app, because we're very big on health, we don't believe you can really enjoy life and have an opportunity to live life to the fullest if you're not really healthy and feeling good. So that's going to be one of our apps. But the travel pieces came together so wonderfully and so exciting, and we got such value in our travel product, and it's universal. It's something people already want. They love it. They know they want more of it. So we're going to show them how to do a lot more travel for a lot less, kind of travel like a rock star for pennies on the dollar, and we're ready to launch our first product, which is My Fun Travel. So let me just give you an overview of what we put together and how exciting this is, and an invitation for you to get involved with this. So some of you might be familiar with the cash flow quadrant by Robert Kiyosaki. Well, this is the cash flow quadrant by My Fun Life. So I'll do a little quadrant up here. And the first thing I want to talk about is our travel app. Why travel? It's a $6.3 trillion a year industry. It's one of the largest industries in the world. It's twice as big as the automotive industry. Health and nutrition, those products are cool. We believe everybody needs them, but you realize that's about a $300 billion industry. And how many companies are competing in that space? There's really nobody out there competing in the travel space. This $6.3 trillion. With what we're going to show you that we're going to make available to people, at the price we're going to make it available, it's absolutely an unheard of offer. And you have an opportunity to kind of be the first to know about it. Here's what we put together in our travel app. The first thing is called Cha-Ching. It's our Cha-Ching booking engine. And I think you've all heard of the name Cha-Ching, right? Or like that sound anyway, Cha-Ching. And that's really what it is. It's cash back booking on all your travel. A lot of you might be familiar with Travelocity or Expedia or Orbitz. We all book travel today. You pretty much go online and do our own booking. How would you like to start getting cash back on all your travel? That same low rates. Well, we offer the lowest rates on travel and cash back on hotels, car rentals, airfare, all of that. So why would you ever go and book on one of those other sites if you could have your own Cha-Ching booking engine with My Fun Life? And this is actually an offer that we're going to make to everybody for free. You can get a free membership with My Fun Life and have the Cha-Ching booking engine, and you and anybody that books on your website, you'll get cash back. Now, since everybody's going to want a Cha-Ching booking engine, and you go out and you start telling everybody about it, how would you like to get paid on their travel? Get an override by sharing Cha-Ching with everybody else. It's free for them, and you can actually make some serious money by sharing it with other people. So that's where you want to become a paid member. For $21, excuse me, for just $21, you can you can upgrade and become a paid member, and not only start to get paid off the efforts of everybody else with Cha-Ching, but now you can participate in 2 other killer products that we've got. The second product that we've got is My Fun Travel, or excuse me, My Fun Trips. What are fun trips? Well, we use our group buying power, kind of like a Costco, to go out there and buy in bulk. So we can go to a Carnival Cruise Line and say, hey, we want 500 cabins. Or we can go to a resort and say, hey, we'll fill up your resort. You guys are a little bit slow at this time. How about if we sell it out? But we want basement prices. We want bargains. And so things like maybe a cruise for an entire week. We've got packages that you're going to see roll out that are just unheard of because we're going to use our bulk buying power. Something you could never, prices you could never get on your own, but because of our buying power, we can come and make these killer deals available for everybody. So that membership truly has its privileges. We'll have multiple trips every month, so you'll be able to look forward and say, hey, I want to travel in October or November and take a really good trip. What's available? You might see a trip to Cancun. You might see a cruise. You might see an Alaskan fishing trip or an African safari. We're going to do some really crazy, some fun trips. So that's an incredible benefit. The third thing that we're going to do is probably the thing I'm most excited about, and that's My Fun Condos. And My Fun Condos is worldwide access to resort properties all over the world. I mean, we're talking timeshare properties, almost 4,000 resorts worldwide for pennies on the dollar. Now, people sometimes will pay, I don't know if anybody here owns a timeshare, but people will pay often $10, $20, $30, even up to $40,000 for a week at a luxury resort. And I mean, these got to be nice places for people to spend that kind of money and say, hey, I want to come back here every year and bring my family and own part of this resort. So they buy weeks. Now, even though they spend that kind of money, you realize 40% of all of that inventory goes vacant. People just can't use that week every year. Things come up. And so these timeshare companies, these resorts, cannot make these weeks available to the public because who would ever buy a timeshare again? So they discount them and they resell them off to vacation clubs that can fill up that space. And most vacation clubs, because you could literally save thousands of dollars on one vacation, most vacation clubs sell this access for thousands of dollars. We're offering it for $21. You'll be able to pick from 4,000 resorts all over the world. Up to 500,000 weeks are available almost at any given time, up to a year out, and plan your trips and be able to slide into some of these weeks that owners have paid all this money for $200, $300, $400, $500 and up for incredible 2, 3, and 4 bedroom luxury resorts with kitchens and dining rooms and all the amenities. So literally you could save hundreds if not thousands on one vacation for $21 a month. So we think this is an unheard of offer that everybody's going to want to be involved in, even if it's just for the travel savings alone. So let's talk about how you get paid. What we use is a 3x10 matrix compensation plan. Okay, so what is a 3x10? What's a matrix? Well, it simply means you are going to be at the top and you've got 3 positions on your first row, and that's going to go down 10 levels, 8, 9, and 10. So on your first row, you can have 3 members at $21 each. You're going to get $1 off each one of those members. So that's $3. There's 3 positions directly below them, each of them. So there's 9 on the second row. You pick up $2 on the second row, or a total of $18. And the $3 on the first row, you're picking up $21 on the first 2 rows. On rows 3, well, let's just talk about how this rolls out. 27, 81, 243, what about 700? And then you get down to about 20, I would just say 2,000 here on level 8. Again, each row is multiplied by 3 more people, and then you're going to get down to 2,000 on level 7. I'm sorry, 6,000, about 18,000 on level 9, and about 59,000 on level 10. And literally by getting 3 to get 3 to get 3, this can come down 7 levels. We will allow you to earn up to 7 levels. There's 25 cents paid on all of these middle levels. And then you get down here to level 7, and there's $2 on level 7. All of those 2,000 you're going to pick up $2 on, anybody that falls on that row. So the numbers start to get kind of crazy here, so we're not even going to add them up for you. We just simply want to show you the potential. You can do the math for yourself. I'm going to show you how to tap into the 8th, 9th, and 10th levels. We'll allow you to earn up to 7 levels in our compensation plan without talking to or sponsoring anyone. So it's a little bit of the free ride, a little bit of the 21 bucks. What if the matrix fills up and the people above you? It's a forced matrix. So once 3 positions are filled, the second row's got to be filled. 9, if there's more than 9, they go down below. That's what we call a forced matrix. So by getting in early with the launch of this company and with a powerful team, you can actually get some help from the people above you in placing people below you and helping to fill this matrix. I don't know about you guys, but I personally have about 100 people that I know I'm going to be putting in this over the next few weeks. Once I have 3, they got to go to 9, to 27. You've got to fill that on a forced matrix basis. So that's how you can get help from above, and the importance of getting in early while we're launching this company. But you can earn that much money up to 7 levels without talking or sponsoring to anyone. How would you like to tap into the big money, levels 8, 9, and 10? What we are trying to do is compensate for the free ride mentality by giving you so much money, so much on the table, if you will go out and share this with others. Because there's some big opportunity down here at levels 8, 9, and 10. And I'm going to show you how to do that. If you will go out and share, I'm going to talk about our matching checks. That's another way you get paid. Matching checks. If you will go out and you will share this with just 3 people, you're going to pick up 10%. You'll become a bronze executive with our company. 10% matching check on whatever they're making in their matrix. So you've got somebody making $1,000 a month that you introduce to this. Even if you're not doing well, you're not making much. If you brought at least 3 people in, you're going to pick up 10% every month, or $100 matching check on their matrix. You go out and tell 6 people about it. You're going to go to a silver director, and you're going to now pick up 20% match. So instead of getting $100, now you're going to pick up $200 just by telling another 3 people about My Fun Life. You go out and put 10 people in this, become a gold. As a gold, you're going to pick up a 30% check match. You go out and tell 20 people about this, you're going to pick up 40% and become a sapphire. Now this is kind of a magic number here, because at 20, you tap into the 8th level of your matrix. That's 6,000 positions that can pay another $1 to you on a monthly basis. You go out there and tell 50 people about this, you're going to earn 50%. Half of whatever they're making on everybody you introduce to this, you'll earn up to 50% of whatever they're making. And that's our Ruby level. And you also pick up the 9th level in the matrix at that point. That's 18,000 people, 18,000 memberships that you could pick up another $1 on. Tell 100 people, you're still going to pick up 50%, not 100%. 50%. But you pick up the 10th level, which is 59,000 positions, memberships, that you can pick up another $1 on. You can do the math on that. The numbers start to get pretty exciting. In fact, there's more money on the 10th level than there is on all the 9 levels above it. And think, if you put 100 people in, you've got 100 people that you're going to be getting up to 50% match on whatever they're making. So now we start to see that even though there's only $21 to get started, there's some incredible opportunity as this goes around the world, and you start to kind of share it with a few people, who share it with a few people, share it with a few people. And you can see, just sharing it with 3, who share it with 3, who share it with 3, how crazy the numbers get. Now the other thing we've done to kind of throw icing on the cake, or kerosene on the fire here, is we literally have created some fast cash. It's called coded bonuses. Coded bonuses have traditionally paid out the biggest checks and the fastest checks in our industry, because you get paid weekly. How many like to go to work and be able to do some stuff by Friday, maybe get paid on the following Friday? start getting some fast cash coming in. So that's what we've done to really add some excitement to the matrix here. And so this is called coded bonuses. And what that means is, as you go out and you share this with people, the first 3 people that you share this with are going to be your qualifiers. Those are going to actually go to your upline for working with you and helping you. After that, you're qualified for coded bonuses. So this is really the reason you want to get 3 people as soon as you can. Because 1, you get 10% check matching, and now you start getting paid weekly coded bonuses. So get your 3 out of the way as soon as you can. After that, you're going to get number 4, number 5, and number 6. You're going to pick up $5 coded to you on 4, 5, and 6. Now it's $15. That doesn't sound like that's too much money. But again, we got to look at the ripples and the multiplication effect, because you also get $3 on you get $5 on the first 3 people that number 4 brings in. And their 3 people. It's 9, 27, 81, 243. All $5 rolling up to you. And that happens with number 5 and number 6, and it happens to infinity. It doesn't stop. You get 4, 5, and 6, their first 3, and their first 3, and their first 3 to infinity. After number 6, you're going to pick up $8 coded bonus on number 7, 8, 9, and 10 on their first 3, and their first 3, and their first 3, and their first 3, and their first 3, again, to infinity. All those are $8 checks rolling up to you. So you can start to see with all the $5, with all the $8, starting to have that multiplier effect, 3 times 3 times 3, all rolling up to you. This can start to be some very exciting money. And after number 10, from 11 on, unlimited, you can put 100 people, you can put 1,000 people. Everybody you bring in, you're going to pick up $10 right up front, and $10 on their first 3, their first 3, their first 3, and again, on their first 3 people. Just like you give up your first 3, everybody gives up their first. So when people join, that first month, that $21 is all paid out in coded bonuses. When the second and third orders, the recurring orders, that all fills the matrix. So you're able to earn some fast cash weekly pay. I really believe somebody could come in this and put 10 people in the next 24 or 48 hours. I mean, you could really be struggling financially, looking for some answers. And you could pony up $21 and get started, go out and tell 10 people about this, and then start putting 4 or 5 people a day in. That's $40, $50 plus $10 on their first 3 and their first 3. I really believe we've created an opportunity for people to go out there and take advantage of this and start making $100, $200 a day by going out and sharing this incredible, unheard of offer. And that's the weekly pay, and at the same time you're filling the matrix on the back end, which starts to create those big residuals. On top of all that, you're taking fun trips with us all over the world. So we hope you'll jump aboard, that you'll get involved with us here in My Fun Life. You'll never have this opportunity again to be right here, right now. We believe this company is going to be a household name. We have big plans. The last thing I'll leave you with is, as we fill this matrix with the first app, Travel, imagine what will happen in January or down the road when we come out with our health app and we introduce that. We will give everybody in your network a 30-day free trial of the second app. And if they want to upgrade and add that app to their My Fun Life portfolio, we will hold their place in a second or matching matrix. And everybody that upgrades, you'll literally have an opportunity to build a second stream of income with the same group of people. Literally double your income if everybody in your matrix upgrades and adds the second app. And it's our goal to make sure the second app or the health app has as much value as the travel app, so that every time we roll out something in My Fun Life, everybody's going to want to hold their position in that matrix again and upgrade. It's optional. If they don't, then all the people below them will roll past them and they won't participate in the income stream from the health app, just the travel. So we believe people have an opportunity to double and triple, quadruple their income every time we roll out another app. This has never been seen before, you guys. I've been in marketing for 25 years and a top earner in other companies. This is, I believe, represents a paradigm shift, a new era in social, in mobile, and network marketing. All the combinations kind of coming together. So welcome to My Fun Life. We'll see you on the beaches of the world.